Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's Kay here with another little share for you. My last share was a flip-flap tag book, so it will be no surprise to those who follow me that this share is a flip-flap tag book as well. Hugely inspired by Yvonne Preston here on YouTube, who also has an Etsy shop and is a very talented lady. Now what I've done this time is altered things up insofar as I've used a different sized envelope. Excuse the shadowing, it's time of day and the fact that I think it's going to absolutely howl it down with rain anytime soon. So I do have an extra little light here to shine on the righteous, so to speak. Well, the first flip-flap tag book I made using the DL envelopes, and you can see it's lengthy. It is a window one, but I just stuck papers over that because I got these I think on Amazon a little while ago, so I have a load of them and it's nice to be able to just use them for whatever. You don't have to be restricted by the fact that it's got the window in it. So this time I stumbled across a little handful, literally, of, well, handful's probably an exaggeration, of these C6 envelopes, and they are very, very differently shaped, as you can see. Now this one is just under 6.5 in width and 4.5 in depth. So if you use them this way in the portrait rather than the landscape, you get a very nicely sized flip-flap tag book. And you'll see if I bring in the tag book that I'm sharing with you, that is the largest envelope, and then you have 5 of these and cut them down so that you have 2 smaller and 2 smaller again to make up the project. Now this one I've done using all my scraps, and there are quite a few, just tighten in a little bit, all my scraps of Alice in Wonderland digital kits. So they are from a variety of sellers on Etsy. I think there's probably a bit of Artie Mays, and that would be the one that I remembered, and then there are other people here who sadly I don't remember. But if you see images that you like and you look for those on Etsy, I would imagine they are all still available because it is such a very popular theme to run with. So I have, as you can see, built this up. If I open it up out in the first instance, you may or may not remember it's a double-sided affair. There is the center panel of the little booklet, then you have 2 smaller panels either side, and then at the very end there are 2 smaller panels again, and that is a lovely space to decorate. I've done the same as I did last time. I've put tags either side of the decorated panels. There are again 6 tags in this, and then 2 sort of, I don't know, coaster size areas in the 2 smaller ones that you could utilize to write on or do whatever you liked. So when we come on to the other side, more glorious imaging, as you can see. Then the 2 smaller decorative areas. I think I cut about 1.5 inches off, and unlike last time where I lined everything up on the bottom, I've moved them up a little bit, which is an alternative that Yvonne Preston suggests, if you want to sort of just make it a little bit different, if you like. And then on the top there are these images again, so there's a whole lot of areas to decorate. I have used distress ink around and about. I have added bits of decorative paper when I've had little areas that I couldn't quite cover with the same thing, but I think all in all it's still come together really nicely, and then you just fold it up like that and that gives you your little folder. So this is the smaller of the tags. This is the coaster tag, and I've not added any grommets or anything like that on these smaller ones. They are absolutely plain on the back, as you can see. So I'll just pop that one back in there, and then in the next holder there are 2 more tags, and I've fussy cut and I've added the distress ink around the edges. Use these little whale tail grabbers, so there will be no ribbon or anything or grommets. It is purely the tag pull on the top there that will lift it in and out of its little little area. So that's those 2, and I'll pop those back in. And they all fit in really, really nicely. It just means that the tags are chunkier, and it's all round a smaller prospect. So if you wanted to decorate it differently with other papers, then you would still be in a position to anchor it into a journal or some such in a very easy way. And again, more tags with different backgrounds. Some are very, very busy by virtue of what I've put in behind them, like this one, and then others are very, very plain and very clear to see what is going on. But I think it does give you a very good look at all things Alice in Wonderland, which is what the flip flap is all about. So we'll put that one back in. That was from the center aisle here. And that will go in, and then coming down to the smaller one, we've got the white rabbit with the daisies. Even though the images are from different sellers, they do blend together quite nicely. There's no glaringly obvious mismatches of the papers or the images, I'm delighted to say. And then there are little things like these follow the white rabbit, open the door and drink me signs that do tie it all together quite nicely as well. These are sizable images, they're not small. If I give you the size of the, what did I do with my ruler, of the smaller of the tags, this one is 5 1/4 by 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 5/8, so really not bad there. A nice size, in plain on the back, so you can do a little bit of scribbling if that's what you'd like to do. Clearly the midsection of the tags is quite a lot longer because they've got a bigger pocket to fit into, but width-wise I think I made them more narrow, just to save too much pressure on the seams, because at the end of the day it is envelopes. It's not yeah, that one's the 6 1/2 by 3 1/4, so they are considerably more narrow, but I just felt that that would save any stress and strain on the pox on the on the little spines here. The spines have been made with 2 pieces of paper, just like the structure strips that have been around for the longest time, and I've just placed one either side of each of the joins to keep it sturdy and to keep it free from falling apart. Yvonne used, I think it was cheesecloth perhaps, or some cotton mix, but I've not being used to that way of doing, I've found using the paper to be much more effective and a little bit more secure for my particular way of doing things. And here is the last of the little coaster style tag with the little card men on here, and I've just put a little sticker for the Queen on. So that is this lovely Alice in Wonderland little bounty. I am still waiting to hear from the winners of my last little giveaway. I had hoped to be able to put this forward for a giveaway, but until I hear from the 2 ladies that won last time, I think I'll hold on to it and then do it as a giveaway. It's senseless making these things, offering them up, people saying they want them and not actively coming to see whether they've won or not. So I'll hold on to this little darling for the moment, and when the other one is tidied up, I will certainly come back and put this forward as a giveaway, and again it will be subscribers, but for now I'll just be content to share this with you. As always, the hope is to inspire, give you food for thought, and perhaps have you thinking, well, I've got some papers in my kit that would lend themselves very nicely to this way of doing. So happy crafting everyone, have fun, take care, bye bye for now.